Episode 56 IW September 18, 2023. UK Oxford Air Quality website launched, potentially preventing over 300 deaths per year. United Kingdom, Oxford, Air Quality website launched. New Oxfordshire-wide air quality website launched. Oxford City Council. The main pollutants of concern to scientists and health experts are particulate matter, PM2.5 and PM10, ozone, nitrogen dioxide. Air pollution has. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity and relationship to residents against wood smoke emission particulates. September 18, 2023. A new Oxfordshire air quality website has launched today, providing up air quality guidance and resources for across the county. The website, www.oxonair.uk, which has been created in partnership between Oxford City, Charwell, West Oxfordshire, South Oxfordshire, Vale of Whitehorse, and Oxfordshire County Council, aims to integrate all relevant air quality-related information from all district councils in Oxfordshire under one single platform. The launch of the joint website demonstrates each council's commitment to tackling air pollution across the county. In March 2021, Oxford City Council was awarded £162,500 to develop an air quality community website to help raise awareness of air pollution across Oxfordshire. The platform replaces https://oxfordshire.air-quality.info and includes several new features, including air pollution forecasts up to 5 days in advance, air pollution alerts for Oxfordshire, air quality footprint calculator, air quality pledges for individuals, information on individual council air quality projects across the county. The website also continues to feature a map and real-time readings of monitoring stations across Oxfordshire, including NO2, PM2.5 and PM10, as well as general advice on air quality, why it is important, and how it is monitored across the county. The new website was created by all Oxfordshire councils in partnership with global strategic environmental and engineering consulting company Ricardo, and Oxfordshire residents were encouraged to share their views on what features they would like to include on the website. It has been funded through a £162,000 grant from government's Air Quality Grant after a successful bid by Oxford City Council. Dangers of air pollution. Air pollution is chemicals or particles in the air that can harm the health of humans, animals, plants, and can damage buildings. The main pollutants of concern to scientists and health experts are particulate matter, PM2.5 and PM10, ozone, nitrogen dioxide. Air pollution has been found to particularly impact the most vulnerable members of society, such as those from minority backgrounds, the young, old, and those experiencing health issues. Across Oxfordshire in 2021, it was estimated that air pollution's effect on mortality was equivalent to 320 early deaths. We all know that air pollution is a problem that affects everyone, but it is especially harmful to the most vulnerable people in our society. The new Oxfordshire Air Quality website provides even more information and guidance on air pollution, and for the first time residents will be able to sign up for alerts so they can stay up to date on pollution forecasts. I hope that this website will be a useful tool for anyone interested in air quality across the county. Councillor Anna Railton, Cabinet Member for Zero Carbon Oxford and Climate Justice, Oxford City Council. There is no safe level of air pollution according to the World Health Organization. It damages our health at any level and its effects are often lethal. Up to 40,000 deaths are attributable to air pollution in the UK every year. Although air pollution affects all of us, the burden doesn't fall evenly. Children, older people, and those with health conditions are more likely to be harmed by it. Areas that are less well off are often home to higher levels of pollution, and those living in them suffer more severely from its health impacts. Councillor Michael O'Connor, Oxfordshire County Council's Cabinet Member for Public Health and Inequalities. Exposure to even moderate levels of air pollution can have such a huge impact on our health and well-being. In fact, poor air quality is attributed to around 36,000 UK deaths a year. The new Oxfordshire website pulls together loads of helpful information, allowing residents to see the most up-to-date local air quality readings for their area and also find out more about some of the positive local projects that are bringing about change to lower pollution across the county, including here in West Oxfordshire. Councillor Lydia Arsazuska, Executive Member for Environment, West Oxfordshire District Council. We know our residents, particularly those living close to busy roads, have concerns about air pollution and its impact on individuals' health. This newly designed and easy-to-use website will provide residents with up-to-date information about their local air quality and alert them to air pollution issues. Councillor Mark Coleman, Vale of Whitehorse District Council Cabinet Member for Environmental Services and Waste. The new website is a useful and welcome resource that everyone in Oxfordshire can use to see clearly where the highest risk of air pollution is. The next step will be to look at ways to tackle it. Councillor Sue Cooper, South Oxfordshire District Council Cabinet Member for the Environment. We welcome the addition of a new community website that will allow residents to access more information on the air pollution levels in the district. Our environmental protection officers work to monitor the air quality across Charwell, which helps us to ensure that it is at and remains at a good level. Councillor Andrew McHugh, Portfolio Holder for Cleaner and Greener Communities at Charwell District Council. Improving air quality and public health relies on access to clear, easily accessible information and data. We are delighted that the Oxfordshire Councils recognise Ricardo's globally renowned air quality expertise and our 60-year track record in providing national, regional and local governments with trusted scientific evidence. Jenny Thomas, Principal Consultant at Ricardo. Rosep View, in reference to the article below, why would Australians want to add to the air pollution by heating with wood that is scarce and is logistically difficult to attain? That scarcity and difficulty in acquiring makes wood burning prohibitively expensive. Why not choose the cleaner and cheaper heating alternatives of wind and solar? Australia, Shepparton Walsh burning up with frustration over free wood collection fiasco. Shepparton New spring firewood season is open, but Victorian Nationals leader and member for Murray Plains, Peter Walsh, says people across his electorate have. September 18, 2023. Stock up, member for Murray Plains Peter Walsh sitting on a significantly reduced pile of wood. After a long and cold winter, he says the frustration of limited access to firewood collection areas meant that his constituents now faced hundreds of kilometers of travel for essential firewood. Kansas, Topeka air quality diminishes. Children, teens, older adults here asked to be outside lest the Topeka Capital Journal. The primary pollutant consisted of tiny elevated particulate matter, called PM 2.5, caused by the smoke. It wasn't clear whether the situation, China health benefits from risk information of air pollution in China, scientific reports, Nature approximately 1 million people die every year from air pollution, mainly due to PM 2.5, PM 10, and other particulate matter, in China, causing, India air pollution. Clear and present danger. The New Indian expressed the average monthly particulate matter, PM 2.5 concentration, a measure of particles whose diameter is less than 2.5 micrometers and are more harmful as India's exposure to lead cost the country 9% of its 2019 GDP. ET Health World. PM 2.5, ambient, and residential air pollution combined, 645 million, according to the study, lead exposure caused 765 million IQ, intelligence, Dunbod among 102 cities with poor air quality in India. The Avenue Mail. The program aims to reduce the concentration of particulate matter, PM 10, and PM 2.5 in the air by 30% by 2024. Jharkhand State, India. Artificial rain, track hotspots, how Delhi plans to curb pollution. Boom. Fact check. In the last 9 years, the PM 10 levels fell by 42% while the PM 2.5 fell by 46%, he said. The satisfactory and moderate PM 2.5 and human health occupational exposure to fine particulate matter in the reinforced concrete production and its BMC Public Health Biomed Central at a reinforced concrete parts producing facility in Almaty. We collected 50 personal PM 2.5 samples from the main exposure sites and the measured mass, PM 2.5 and human health DTE analysis. Siberia witnesses over 150% rise in air pollution. Down to Earth 5 when compared to a decade back as seen in the map. PM 2.5 is defined as particulate matter with a diameter less than or equal to 2.5 microns and is. A letter sent on August 28, 2023 to the Assistant Attorney Generals threatening to sue the EPA over wood stove certification follows. Dear Assistant Attorney General, attached is a letter that was sent to the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID, Director Dr. Jean Marazzo, former Acting NIAID Director Dr. Hugh Auchincloss and National Institutes of Health, NIH, Director Dr. Lawrence Tabak regarding regulation and the ability to shut down PM 2.5 polluting indoor residential wood burners. PM 2.5 pollution is known to cause antibiotic resistance, making infectious disease pandemics more likely and uncontrollable. The letter asks Dr. Marazzo to apply a parallel track to indoor residential wood burning pollution in 2023. This parallel track would include both EPA wood stove certification and a complaint-based system using Purple Air PM 2.5 monitor data collected from the yards of near neighbors of indoor residential wood burners. This would be a way to address the very real impact of PM 2.5 pollution which EPA wood stove certification fails to address. We propose that the use of Purple Air monitors would provide important data on PM 2.5 air pollution that is currently missing in the EPA wood stove certification. This proposal is modeled on the approach Dr. Anthony Fauci used in 1989 that allowed a parallel track of both the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, use of AZT for AIDS that had the unfortunate side effect of blindness along with a second drug, ganciclovir, that actually cured the blindness. An earlier letter sent to your office asked that you include a complaint-based system of regulating indoor residential wood burning using Purple Air PM 2.5 data in your suit against the EPA. Indoor residential wood burners are already ineffectively certified by the EPA. This violates the EPA's own National Ambient Air Quality Standards, NOx, emission limits of 35 micrograms per cubic meter in a 24-hour period. Using data from Purple Air PM 2.5 monitors in the yards of near neighbors who complain of PM 2.5 from hyperlocalized indoor residential wood burners would provide the missing and important evidence of this type of air pollution. Currently, if a near neighbor's complaint is made to a local health department, a complaint using federal NOx exceedance data is not considered as a basis for a complaint against neighboring indoor residential wood burning. It is also not considered as a basis for shutting down the wood burning appliance when the indoor residential wood stove has been federally EPA certified. Lawsuits for nuisance are expensive and beyond the means of the average American and are not considered precedents in courts generally. Contacting state agencies to shut down polluting wood stove use that affects the health and lives of near neighbors has been unproductive because decisions made by the EPA determine the decisions made by state agencies. Although the scope of your lawsuit seems confined to asking the EPA to continue their wood stove certification program as is, albeit at a faster pace, we ask that you consider the intent behind asking the EPA to tighten their standards for wood stove certification on a regular basis. The intent of an environmental protection agency is to protect the environment. This has perhaps been narrowly construed to be protecting air, water and ground from contamination from industries only. But United States citizens should actually benefit from this environmental protection as well. Tightening wood stove standards on a regular basis should result in protecting the environment as well as protecting United States citizens from harm from the air, water, and ground. We believe that the EPA's responsibilities are inextricably connected with public health responsibilities of other government agencies such as NIAID. Please try to accomplish something meaningful for the American people with this lawsuit by considering using a parallel track to include PM 2.5 data in future decisions about air quality standards. Although I am not your constituent, by commencing to sue a federal agency you are representing me as a citizen of the United States and in that sense as your constituent. Thank you. Sent to Cody.Doig@alaska.gov Alaska Senior Assistant Attorney General Cody Doig Jason.James@ilag.gov Illinois Assistant Attorney General Jason James Goldstein at oag.state.md.us Maryland Special Assistant Attorney General Stephen Goldstein Turner.Smith at mass.gov Massachusetts Assistant Attorney General Turner Smith Peter.Serto at ag.state.mn.us Minnesota Special Assistant Attorney General Peter Serto Lisa.Morelli at law.njoag.gov New Jersey Deputy Attorney General Lisa Morelli Nicholas.Batino at ag.newyork.gov New York Assistant Attorney General Nicholas Batino, Paul.Garahan at doj.state.or.us Oregon Attorney in Charge, Paul Garahan Steve.Novak at doj.state.or.us Oregon Special Assistant Attorney General Steve Novak, Nick.Persampieri at Vermont.gov Vermont Assistant Attorney General Nick Persampieri Caroline.Kress at atg.wa.gov Washington Assistant Attorney General Caroline Kress Chris.Wrights at atg.wa.gov Washington Assistant Attorney General Chris Wrights Jennifer.Cleanair.gov General Counsel, Puget Sound Clean Air Agency Jennifer A. Dole Jean.Morazzo at nih.gov Director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases Jean Morazzo Hugh.Auchincloss at nih.gov January to July 2023 Acting Director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases Hugh Auchincloss Lawrence.Tabak at nih.gov Director of the National Institutes of Health Lawrence Tabak https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/1-please-attach-pdf-letter-to-dir-jean-morazzo-to-and- Email from you to Jean Marazoni.gov/episode 56 GF July 19, 2023. The Ask, request a complaint-based system from 10 attorney generals suing the EPA to give wood stove users certainty. The Ask, emails of 3 NIH officials Jean.Morazzo at nih.gov, Hugh.Auchincloss at nih.gov, Lawrence.Tabak at nih.gov. Emails of 13 Assistant Attorney Generals, Deputy Attorney Generals and General Counsel preparing to sue the EPA to provide clarity for indoor residential wood stove manufacturers, vendors, and users. Instead, the Assistant Attorneys General should ask for a PM 2.5 pollution complaint-based system in place of the failed wood stove certification program. The states involved are Alaska, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington, as well as the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency. A new icon has been added to the RAWSC President's website, which is now the nearest right icon. The icon is an ask that has already been described in episode 56 GB, description of the parties who should be at the table when deciding on safe wood stove emission limits and fence line measurements, rather than wood stove certification, and emails to contact 10 deputy or assistant attorney generals and 1 general counsel. Those PDFs are included at the icon link. Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, see https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com and click on the nearest right icon for the ask. 1. Email PDF letters to 3 officials of the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and NIAID https://rossipresidenteswordpress.com/ please attach PDF letter to NIAID Director Dr. Jean Morazzo to an email from you to Jean Morazzo NIH.gov/ the ask 2. Email PDF letters to 13 Assistant Attorneys Generals, Deputy Attorney Generals and General Counsel https:// rossipresidenteswordpress.com/ please contact Attorneys General about August suit versus EPA asking for certainty for wood stove users. ROSSEP asks for complaint-based system based on PM monitor data exceeding EP/ to the right of that 3. Barbie goes to the dating game https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/1-barbie-goes-to-the-dating-game to the right of that 4. Cookies that may contain rocks are recalled https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/cookies-that-may-contain-rocks-are- Recalled / to the right of that 5, The Fox Owns the Forest card game https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com /the fox owns the forest card game tba. Then to the right of that, the latest months, 6, September and 7, August and 8, July 2023. Of PDFs of articles with URLs to search on https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com /1 September 2023 PDFs of URLs https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com /1 August 2023 PDFs of URLs and https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com /1 July 2023 PDFs of URLs to the right. Of that, 9, stickers to hand out for ROSEP, 10, flyers to hand out for ROSEP, games such as 11, bingo for ROSEP, 12, crosswords for ROSEP 13, PM 2.5s Jeopardy free game https://youtube.be/lnsg32pydnc 14, PM 2.5 free Monopoly https://youtube.be/cuck1pscqnq and Endwood Smoke Monopoly 9e, vending machines for PM 2.5 monitors, and 15, icon links to 30-minute YouTube videos and Spotify podcasts as well as podcasts.google.com, CastBox and Pocket Cast. Pocket Cast is only free on the phone app. Pocket Cast works on Apple phones, and, below those icons, icon links to monthly URLs of PDFs from June 2023 to May 2022.